Last week, we sat down with the boys basketball team to discuss their fantastic playoff run. Ironically, in the spring of 2016, the Needham baseball team made their deepest tournament run in program history. So that got us thinking what the encore might look like in 2017. So we dropped by a recent practice to find out how the Rockets are preparing for the upcoming season. Needham baseball achieved new heights in 2016. The Rockets' 6-0 season start proved pivotal in qualifying for the tournament for the first time in 5 years. As an 11 seed, head coach Matt Howard's team won their first 3 playoff games to reach the first sectional final in program history. And the Rockets are eager to continue to climb the ladder with last year as a big step to build off heading into this season.
Yeah, I think the run last year was certainly exciting, for our program and for our players. It's a one piece to the puzzle for us, so to say. But we did graduate a few guys, but we're excited about the work that a lot of the younger guys put in the off season, and certainly that's been evident, throughout tryouts and these first few weeks of practice. So we're excited to, we've seen them in the scrimmages, and we're excited to kind of see what our guys can do in the games coming up.
Yeah, so I think obviously it's huge for the program. A lot more kids looking to play baseball, making a name for ourselves, obviously. But I think it's important also not to dwell on the past, come in energetic this year, not just like be happy with what we had, but keep driving, keep trying to get better,
An important benefit from last year's tournament run is the experience gained by the returning players. 6 players from last year's sectional final lineup were either sophomores or juniors, and their familiarity in high-pressure situations has given the team a newfound confidence.
That's huge. Not just certainly the regular season experience, but the playoff experience. Facing quality pitching in pressure situations is really key, and we feel pretty confident. Certainly with the guys that we have coming back, that they've been tested, that they've been in difficult situations. They battled some adversity. They had some struggles last year. It wasn't all. It wasn't easy, but they definitely battled through it and they performed. And definitely, this year we come, expecting them to kind of take more of a leadership role, both from a playing perspective, but like we talked about, with a leadership perspective too.
Yeah, and I think the great thing about having young players is just building the program up. Having kids throughout the school getting excited about baseball. Obviously, we're so excited about baseball, but it's just about young leadership, guys that everybody can look up to, everybody in the program can look up to, so that ultimately we can have this program be good for a while. It's not just about this year. Obviously, we're just focused on this year right now, but it's about building the program up, and I think the coaches have done a great job of that.
Another added benefit is playing in the Bay State Conference, one of the tops in the state, which features Super 8 contenders Braintree, Newton North, and Walpole. The Rockets know they need to bring their A game every day.
Can't be complacent, obviously. Got to take each team as seriously as possible, and just take each inning as seriously also. Win every inning. That's a motto that we have, and I think that's really important to echo, especially the younger guys, just so they understand that.
Yeah, I think the benefit of it is obviously it's high quality baseball. You're tested, every day. Doesn't matter who you're playing. Any day, anybody can beat anybody. And I think, that, as kind of Alex spoke to a little bit, you can't get complacent. If you have a bad inning, you certainly can't dwell on it, but also that can come back to hurt you a little bit. So our goal is, like we said, be as prepared as we can. We play as competitive as we can in terms of scrimmages. We want to face high-level pitching, high-level teams in scrimmages to make sure we're prepared once day one comes.
With the commitment from the coaches and players at a fever pitch, Needham baseball sees a bright future ahead.
I think our goal as a coaching staff is to one, create excitement in the program, develop players, but also give players more involved in summer leagues and more committed to the program. And I think it's going in the right direction from that standpoint. I think in terms of goals for this year, those are things we're going to be talking about this week. But really for us, and I know it seems cliche, but it's focusing on that first game. It's focusing on having our best practice today. We've got a lot of different things to work on today and getting ready for game 1. But we're excited about the commitment of the guys in our program and what they're doing to make themselves better. Not just athletically, but academically. A lot of them are in the weight room kind of doing all the right things. And those are all the things that play into having a successful baseball program.